Hi there and welcome back in for the second half of our doubleheader here today. Santa Barbara and College of the Canyons. Vaqueros 2-6, Canyons 7-2. As we get ready for game number 2. Very few lineup changes. For Santa Barbara City, the only change, a little switch in the lineup. Mia Guyton will move up to the 5 spot. And Anya Pereira will move down to the 6 spot. For Canyons, just one lineup change in terms of how we start the ball game, or 2 lineup changes, I should say. Anais Perez will get the start in the circle here in game number 2. As we are underway, first pitch lifted in the air, foul out of play. Bella Cox, 276. As Cox hits this one right back up the box, Perez will make the play. 1 pitch, 1 out here in game number 2. First pitch was around 2:30 in the afternoon is what we'll call it. Wind is picked up. Temperature is at 63 degrees. As a first pitch. There's Ruby Bartholomew, had a home run in game number 1. Perez 2-0 now with a 3.59 ERA. 9 runs allowed, 7 earned in 13 2/3 innings. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts for her. Bartholomew misses down. Three balls, no strikes. As we said for Santa Barbara City, the only change, Guyton moves into the 5 spot. Pereira moves into the 6 spot. Everybody the exact same as game number 1. It's a 4-pitch walk as that one bounces in the dirt. So for Canyons, get the first out of the ball game. Here's Sammy Cordy. 360 now in the year, 9 for 25. Cougars, you got to figure out how to get outs at this point, as in game number 1, that was really the struggle. Cordy, 1 hit. She had a triple in the 7th inning of game number 1. It's 5 straight balls from Anais Perez. Trying to lock herself back in. Make it 6 straight. She's been all over the map, up and down. I think it's going to be on Anais Perez's game the whole way, as we know Akane Gonzalez is dealing with some bruising under her arm from her jersey. Cordy takes a big rip at a pitch that rose through the zone. Gets Anais Perez back into the count. This one lifted in the air, right center field. Jocelyn Jimenez out there patrolling will make the play. 2 down. Defensively for Canyons, the only other change actually, so 3 changes for Canyons. Marita at first, Shepard at second, Miranda at short, Soriano at third. Janice Jimenez in left this time to start, so it's just Marita and Jimenez that switch places to start the game. Jocelyn in center and Lujano out in right with Phillips back behind the plate to start. Here's Grace Verdugo. First pitch in the dirt. Verdugo a single, a double. 2 for 3 in game 1. Came around to score part of that 3-run 7th inning. One ball, no strikes here to Verdugo. The 4-hitting third baseman. This is down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. This one popped up. Straight back out of play. So Perez again gets herself back in the count after falling behind 2-0. Wait for the 2-1. This one popped up down the right field line. That one's going to be just foul. So call it 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 away. This ball lifted in the air to left center field. Jimenez going over. Cannot make the play. Santa Barbara will get a run as scoring from first is Bartholomew. Long run for Jocelyn Jimenez that time. Bartholomew scores. Verdugo drives her home. And much like game number 1, Santa Barbara on the board with a 1-0 lead. Wind swirling around here, making it tougher. Here's Mia Guyton, who was excellent in game number 1, both sides of the ball. Scored an error on Jocelyn Jimenez, her first. Canyons with 4 errors in game number 1. It's a Canyons team that coming in just coming into game number 1, just 5 errors, but 5 so far here today, now 10 on the season. They trail 1-0. Guyton in game number 1. Pair of doubles and a single. Fights this one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So for Canyons now again, find yourself behind after the first. Regardless of the outcome of this at-bat, Santa Barbara with a run on the board. That one fouled away. We'll stay 2-2. The Santa Barbara offense before the game was stagnant at best at times this season. Just 31 runs scored, but nine of them in game number 1, 1 here in game number 2. It's Guyton at 357 here, 10 for 28 now. It's this one on the line, over the head of Shepard. That'll get into the right center field gap for a base hit. Guyton headed for second. Throw not going to be in, or just going to be in time, I should say, as the tag right on the helmet, but the run does score. And Santa Barbara has a 2-0 lead as Guyton has an RBI base hit and thrown out at second base trying to advance. So we go to the home half of the first. Santa Barbara with a 2-0 lead. Excellent throw from Jocelyn Jimenez that time to cut down Guyton, trying to advance. It's an RBI hit, though, in a 2-0 ball game. Sammy Cordia will get the start here in game number 2 again for Santa Barbara. Trying to do what she did in game number 1 and hold Canyons to really absolutely nothing. The Cougars could not find really an ounce of offense in game number 1. Outside of the Miranda home run. Here's Jocelyn Jimenez to step in. 393 now on the season. Corte now 2-1 with an ERA of 3.5 after that impressive game, giving up just 1 run. One run scattered, 4 hits in the ball game for the win. Jimenez reached on a walk, was 0 for 2 in game number 1. Gotta figure Canyons offense will find its way at some point. Forte hoping that's not gonna happen. The only blemish she had was a solo home run from Alexei Miranda in the 2nd inning of game number 1. Canyons from that point on just 1 hit and 4 base runners. So you gotta find a way to get runners on and runners on early here if you're Canyons. 3 balls and no strikes to count at Jimenez. Canyons dugout much more fired up here at the start of game 2. 3-0 in for a strike. One in for a strike as well. So the count full here to Jocelyn Jimenez. First batter here, the home half of the first. As Jimenez lifts this one in the air to right field. Carrillo going over will make the play. Another ball in the air. Canyons has not been successful today with the ball in the air. 1 down, you look back through game number 1. "11 times they hit the ball in the air for outs. Trying to change that here. Belinda Lujano was 0 for 3? 0 for 2. She had a sacrifice bunt. 11 for 22 now on the season, still hitting .500. Or excuse me, 1 for 2. Corte gets a called strike on the outer half. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Lujano. And she is down on strikes. First strikeout of the ball game for Cordy. Here's Janice Jimenez, who Canyons really needs to get going. Was 1 for 3 in game number 1. And when I say get going, I mean just be her normal self. She is the state leader in batting average right now. How she goes, the team goes. When she can start impacting things, Canyons certainly starts to feel like they've got something going. Hitting .821 of the year, 23 of 28. Swings and lifts this ball in the air to right field. That one might be trouble. It'll get out of play foul, though. Carrillo coming across. Jimenez had a sharp single in the 6th, up the middle. Really out to right center field. When she is going at her best, which she has been here early on in the season. You guy lost her belt. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. Anyway, when Jimenez is really going well, she drives the ball to right field very well. Behind in there, even the count 1-1. That one misses down, make it 2 balls, 1 strike. So calm in there. 6 doubles, 5 triples, a home run, and 16 RBI for her this year. Leads the state in runs scored as well. With 18, she's first in batting average, on-base percentage, slugging, second in, triples and runs scored. She lifts this one in the air towards center field, playable for Cox, who comes on but could not make the catch, trying to dive and make the play, and Jimenez aboard. So a spraying fly ball single. A 2-out base runner for Canyons here. Jordan Shepard to the plate. Didn't hit it hard, but hit it to the right place. It's a line drive in the scorebook when you look at it. As Shepard takes the first pitch, throw down to second, not going to be in time. Jimenez, who's one of the state leaders in steals now, is 9 for 9 in stolen bases. And now a run out there for Shepard. Took a called strike. This one chopped on the ground, scooped by Verdugo. Throws across the diamond, that'll end the inning. So a 2-out single. Nothing else, Santa Barbara. 2-0 lead as we go to the 2nd inning. Second inning we go here. Anya Pereira, hitting 133, will step in to face Anais Perez to lead off the second. Pereira, 2 hits and 4 at-bats. Hits this one on a 1-hop to third. And Soriano will make the play. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the inning. Seems as though Canyons today will need Anais Perez to really shut down Santa Barbara, as the offense just has not been able to scrounge anything together. There's Loeffler. Reached on an error and scored in game number 1, was 0 for 4. Fouled back out of play by Loeffler. Santa Barbara offense really middle of the pack pretty much all the way down the line. 289 as a group. Just 41st in the state, but 9 runs in that first game against Canyons. Canyons pitching staff that before today been really good, but now it's getting 23 runs, 18 of them earned. Just 5 more strikeouts than walks. That's been a little bit of an issue. They don't get a lot of punch-outs. And Loeffler will work a 5-pitch walk with 1 away. So they'll pinch run here for Loeffler. May Frank will pinch run. This pitch chopped towards third. Soriano's only play is first base. Sets down Carrillo. Two down. This ball hit on the ground right at Ryan Shepard. So 1 out base runner does not hurt Anais Perez as Juarez grounds out on the first pitch. 1.5 in the books. 2-0 Santa Barbara. Home half of the second, Canyons chasing 2. Jasmine Soriano batting .304 now. No hits in 3 at-bats. Canyons has to find a way to keep the ball out of the air and make Santa Barbara play defense. Although the left side of the infield for Santa Barbara with Guyton and Verdugo has been excellent. And the outfield group in Juarez, Cox, and Carrillo have all done a good job getting to the ball when it's been in the air. Only a couple of times where the ball has fallen. Soriano, 3 doubles this season. This one popped up out of play. And just a little bit too much of a dip. This one fouled away off to the right again. Stay 2-2 here. This one popped up on the infield. Guyton in the shortstop. Another ball in the air. Here's Alexa Miranda. Counted for the only Canyons run so far today. Solo home run in the 2nd inning of the ball game. Since then, Canyons just a couple of hits. One from Janice Jimenez in the 6th and one from Janice Jimenez in the 1st here. Otherwise, it's been struggle after struggle against Sammy Corti. This one hit in the air to right center field. That's going to be trouble. Great swing from Miranda. That'll get to the wall. And Miranda cruises into second with a stand-up 1-out double. So maybe a little chink in Sammy Corti's armor here. So a 1-out double, and here's Giselle Merida. No hits, struck out twice in game 1. Shows bunt, and bunts it foul. This one chopped on the ground towards short. Guyton's only play is going to be first. So 2 away. And Amber Phillips comes to the plate. Phillips 0 for 1. Struck out in her only at-bat in game number 1. Still hitting .538, 7 for 13. Swings and fouls this one off to the right. Behind the count, 0-2. So run 60 feet away. This one hits softly towards first. Herrera diving little play. And a soft line drive to end the inning. So Canyons gets a double with one out from Miranda, but nothing else. Sammy Corti remains solid. We go to the third, 2-0, Santa Barbara. Back to the top of the order here, Bella Cox to lead things off. So we work in the third. Cox chopped back to the box in game number one, or inning number one, I should say. Chops this one towards short. Oh, Miranda had it in her hands and lost it. The wind started to pick up immediately. Another Canyons error. Fourth error of the season on Alexa Miranda. And now here's Ruby Bartholomew, who walked and scored in the first. It's been tough today. It was a good pitch from Anais Perez. Just a rough go. Two balls, no strikes here to Bartholomew. This one lifted in the air to left field. Janice Jimenez there will make the play. One down for Sammy Corti. Flew out to center field. Had extra bases taken away from her by... Oh, actually, no, that was that was last game. Just flew out to Jocelyn Jimenez back in the first. One strike here against Corti. She fouled the first pitch away. This one chopped on the ground. That'll get through the 5-6 hole out into left field. Two runners aboard for Santa Barbara here. Grace Verdugo, who reached on what was scored as an error by the center fielder Jimenez, comes back to the plate. With 2 on and 1 away. Third inning, 2-0 Santa Barbara. Runners in motion here. Throw down to third, not going to be in time as Canyons did not move quickly enough. Miranda was just a step late and a double steal for Santa Barbara. Now Verdugo with a couple of more runs out there. Way ahead here, 2 balls, no strikes. Canyons kind of wheeled with the bunt on. Soriano crashed. Miranda didn't move fast enough, expecting maybe a slap from the lefty. As this one lifted in the air down the left field line. Jimenez makes a great catch, running in, then throws to the plate, not going to be in time. It's a sacrifice fly ball for Grace Verdugo. And another run, I should say, for Santa Barbara here. Yeah, Guyton will step to the plate now. Guyton singled and then was cut down at second, trying to stretch a single to a double. Productive out from Verdugo. And with the way Canyon's offense has been running today and how good Sammy Cordy has been, 3 might be enough at this point. That went in for a strike. This one hit foul up the third base line. One ball, 2 strikes here to Guyton. She hits this one right up the middle, but Jocelyn Jimenez patrolling is able to make the play. Santa Barbara gets another, though, on a sacrifice fly ball from Grace Verdugo. 3-0 as we go to the home half of the third. (9-1-2) for Canyons here in the third inning. Krista Vierak, 3 for 13 on the season, will lead things off. The DP here in game 2. Had a pinch hit at bat in game number 1 and flew out to center field. Canyons offense looking for anything. Have not been able to get much of anything going here as this one chopped up the first base line. Foul. 2-strike count here. Corty's been great today. Just one run allowed. Scattered 6 hits over the 2 games so far. Eric hits this one foul. Count full here. One of the better at-bats so far in both games against Sammy Corty. Eric hits this one in the air towards left center field. Cox going over will make the play. Back to the top of the order we go. Jocelyn Jimenez coming in with one away. Good at bat, but it amounts to nothing for Canyons. Jimenez 0 for 1 here in game 2. This one a soft line drive, actually gets off the glove of Pereira. And Jimenez is able to sprint down the line and beat a throw from Lopez. And so Canyon's got a 1-out base runner here. Scored a single by the official scorer here. There's Belinda Lujano. So it wasn't hit hard from Jimenez, but enough to be an issue. Lujano 0 for 1, struck out in her first at bat. Takes a called strike on a 1-0. Chops this one back up the box. The throw to second, gonna get off the glove of Guyton. She says her fault, but that's gonna be an errant throw against Sammy Corty. And so now Janice Jimenez hits with 2 on and 1 away. It's going to get our first visit out to the mound. Monica Salas coming over to talk to Sammy Corty here. Actually gave the error to Guyton. So we'll score it correctly. I thought it should have been an error on the pitcher. But I am not the official score, so all that matters is what they say on the stat sheet. Jimenez singled, softly singled to center field, just out of the reach of Cox out in center. But now she hits with 2-1. So all of a sudden, wind knocking things over. Jimenez lifts this one in the air down the line and right. That's going to land just foul. This one chopped on the ground. Third baseman Verdugo scoops and throws to first for the second out of the inning. Productive out from Jimenez, but not necessarily what you want with your team leader at the plate. You're hoping to get a couple of runs back right there. So 2 down, we go to Jordan Shepard. Runners at second and third now for Shepard, so potential for a couple of runs. A base hit for Shepard would do that. Instead, she lifts the first pitch in the air, and it's going to get out of play, foul. It's been the biggest problem for Canyons today has been ball in the air. This one chopped on the ground to third. Verdugo to first. Canyons leaves 2 out there. Another empty inning. Sammy Corti pitching out of trouble. We go to the 4th. Pereira, Loeffler, and Carrillo. Two up for the Vaqueros. Pereira 0 for 1 in game 2. Said it in the last half, or in the last full inning. 3 might be enough for Santa Barbara right now. Sammy Corti, Canyons has not been able to solve her for any sort of run-driving hits outside of the home run from Miranda. Just 1 run through 11 innings so far today for Canyons, or 10 innings so far today for Canyons. So this one hit right back up the box for a base hit. Leadoff runner aboard Santa Barbara here. Loeffler walked and was pinch run for by Frank, but was left aboard. Chops this one on the ground towards short. Miranda to second for one. Shepard to first, not in time as Marita was off the bag. Throw brought her off the base. So Canyons gets the lead runner here. Haley Carrillo now standing in. Grounded to third, her first at bat. Two-strike count here to Carrillo. This one chopped towards Soriano at third. Her only play is first base. Productive out for Canyons. Or for Santa Barbara, I should say. Two away for Juarez. Grounded to second, her first at bat. Left-hander warming up for Santa Barbara here. Looks like Ruby Bartholomew out there getting loose. This ball popped up. Shepard, the second baseman, will have it. So, base runner stranded. Canyons needing to score here in the fourth. As they trail 3-0. Bottom half on the other side. So Sammy Corti still in there. She'll face Soriano, Miranda, and Merida here. This one laced right back up the middle for a base hit. Leadoff base runner aboard on a positive single from Soriano. Wind knocking everything over right now. That one driven over the head of Cox by Miranda out into center field. And Canyon's getting a run. And then Miranda into third safely. Kind of slid into third base awkwardly. So we had a sharp single from Soriano. She comes around to score. Miranda, with her second double of the ball game, drives in a run, then advanced to third on the throw, but slid in awkwardly to third base. And now the hope kind of is that she's all right. She has been the bulk of the Canyons offense today. She has driven in the only two Canyons runs so far. So she's going to try and walk it off here. Medical staff out to check on her.
Let's stop that right there.
So John Wismath going to be forced to make a change here. Michelle Melendez going to check in to run. So Melendez going to pinch a run. Now Giselle Merida comes to the plate. And it's finally something positive, though. Boy, the headset is a mess right now. This one chopped on the ground towards short. That'll bring in a run. So an RBI ground out. So Giselle Merida does her job. Back-to-back runs for Canyon. Something positive building here. This is Amber Phillips' spot. Yahali Gonzalez pinch hitting for her. Luckily, John Wismath able to call time before the pitch occurred. Gonzalez takes a strike. This one chopped back up the box. Cordy makes the play, 2 away. So here's Krista Vierik now. With 2 away. As that one hits Vierik on the elbow. So a 2-out base runner now for Canyons. Kind of getting fast and furious here. Jocelyn Jimenez singled in her last at bat. Canyons finally getting to Cordy for a couple of runs in an inning. This one lined right at Merida. Or excuse me, at Guyton, who makes the play. Pretty good swing, but fortunately nothing else. Canyons finally gets a couple across, though. We go to the 5th. 3-2 ball game. So defensively here for Canyons. Melendez pinch runs and then comes out of the ball game. And I believe Layla Moreno will go into Alexa Miranda's spot. His first pitch swinging here in the inning. And Jordan Shepard able to make a nice play to take away a base hit from Bella Cox, who works here in the 5th. So one away. Here's Ruby Bartholomew. This one chopped back up the middle. Shepard backhands, fires to first. And Narita couldn't hold on to the baseball. So an error on Giselle Merida. Canyon's defense has hurt themselves a lot today. This one hitting on the ground foul. Third error of the ball game on Canyons. Eighth of the day. Good pitch to Sammy Corti, who's got a single, a stolen base. 1 for 2 here in game 2. This one chopped right at third. Soriano double pumps to second for 1. That'll be the only out Canyons can get. As all Shepard could do to get over there. The ball was hit hard. Two down, and here's Verdugo. Verdugo, first pitch swinging, hits it on the ground right at Shepard, who was active this inning. Makes the play. Good inning from Anais Perez. Home half of the 5th upcoming. Canyon still trailing, but now just 3-2. So some defensive changes here for Santa Barbara. Bartholomew goes to the circle. Loeffler goes behind the plate. And Sammy Corte's day is done. An impressive one from Corte. There's Belinda Lujano. So Ruby Bartholomew, 0-5 this year, an ERA of 10.85 in 20 innings this season. She's given up 34 runs, 31 of them earned with 8 strikeouts and 4 walks. But a different look here. Lujano reached on a fielder's choice. Chases a pitch away. And Lujano down on strikes. First strikeout for Bartholomew. And now she faces Janice Jimenez, who takes a called strike. Jimenez singled in the first. Grounded to third in the third. Canyon's trying to build off of a positive 4th inning and a good top half of the 5th. This one softly hit on the ground. Verdugo throws Jimenez out at first. Two away. There's Jordan Shepard. 0 for 2, a couple of ground balls to third. First pitch to Shepard, in for a strike. He's trying to avoid back-to-back losses for the first time this season. Shepard, soft line drive at the shortstop. Guyton, who's been great today, makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Bartholomew here in the 5th. Quiet again for Canyons. To the 6th we go. Guyton, Pereira, and Loeffler, the scheduled hitters. Guyton showing bunt. Everything's been working for her today. I mean, might as well. Singled home a run back in the first. fouls this one away. So far, the difference in the ballgame, the Grace Verdugo sacrifice fly that brought home Bella Cox. Cox reached on an error by shortstop Miranda. That right now is what's holding up for Santa Barbara. One ball, two strikes. Can't even a 2-2 here. Guyton, the leadoff hitter. Anais Perez. They're coming in the third. It's gone the rest of the way for Canyons here today. Came into the third in game number 1, I should say. And now the count is even at 3-2. Right, pops this one up. Gonna be trouble, and that'll get down foul. We'll go 3-2 again here. So a walk. Just the third issued by Perez here in the game. Brings us back to Pereira. Guyton, just 3 stolen bases on the season. Pereira showing bunt. Bunts it in the air. Leanny Lopez with a play on it. Got to bunt strikes and bunt him on the ground. One away for Loeffler, who's now the catcher. Gust of wind coming back up here. Forced me to kind of duck the umbrella you can see on the screen there and try and protect the equipment here. Loeffler grounds this one towards third. Soriano to second for one. Shepard to first. A 5-4-3 inning-ending double play for Canyons. Second time today they've turned a double play. Go to the home half of the 6th. No runs, no hits, nobody left after Santa Barbara's half. Canyons will send Soriano, Moreno, and Merida to the plate here. 2 more at-bats for Canyons, and they chase 1. So Soriano to start the bottom half of the 6th. Singleton scored one of Canyon's only 2 runs back in that 4th inning. And really whipping around now. Soriano takes a strike. And fouls this one away off to the right. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here to Soriano. Wind has really picked up out in the outfield. The flags all along the outfield fence are taut. See kind of a dust devil whipping through on the infield as well. And that's what's caused, fortunately, our camera to be having some trouble here. This one lifted or hit on the ground, a one-hopper right at the second baseman, Lopez, who makes the play. 4 in a row retired for Bartholomew since coming in. Layla Moreno will stand in for her first at-bat today. Moreno 0 for 3 on the season. It's a strange breeze right now, as it's not really windy by us, although now it's picking up a little bit. But really heavily blowing in the outfield. This one fouled back, goes actually off the umpire as well. Earl Thomas making sure the home plate umpire, who I don't have his name unfortunately, is all right. Earl Thomas is the field umpire. One ball, 1 strike. Moreno fouls this one away. This one, 2-hopper to short. Guyton's throw gets away from Pereira. Moreno going to try for second. She will be in. So now Canyons with the run, a tying run in scoring position. Off an error from Santa Barbara. Now Giselle Merida here to hit with 1 away. Merida swings and misses. in for a strike. Pitch from Bartholomew that time. Score E1 as it goes against Pereira. This one chopped in front of the plate, and it's just going to spin foul. So Marina now battling with 2 strikes here. It's been a very game Santa Barbara team. The records kind of spoke otherwise coming in, but Caros have played well. Marina down on strikes, 2 away. Second punch out for Bartholomew. So Canyon's going to have Rohan El Hamamse pinch hit here. So Lopez does not get an at bat. Hamamse first pitch swinging, grounds it towards second. That'll end the inning as Lopez scoops it up and fires. And now Amber Phillips will re-enter defensively. So fast and furious the changes come. We go to the 7th inning. Canyons, no runs, no hits. A Santa Barbara error and 1 left on base. Carrillo, Juarez, and then back to the top of the order in Bella Cox for Santa Barbara here in their half of the 7th inning. They lead by 1. Would love to add some more here against Anais Perez, who's, after giving up 3 runs in the first 3 innings, 2 in the first, although aided by a Canyons error, and same thing in the 3rd, aided by Canyons errors. Has pitched relatively well, has not had a lot of traffic. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count here to Bella Cox. This one hit on the ground towards Shepard at second. She'll scoop it and push it into the glove of Marita at first. 1 away here. Looking ahead for Canyons, they'll go 9-1-2. Chasing one, so it'll be Vieira, Jimenez, and Lujano. Here's Juarez with one away. Ace Perez loses that one back to the screen. He's got to settle down for the moment. This one popped up, but unfortunately Phillips not able to get out of the crouch to get to it. That's a tough play. Good pitch from Perez, freezes Juarez. Two down. Just the first strikeout of the ball game for Anais Perez. We go back to Bella Cox. Reached on an error and scored in the third. That's the difference in the ball game right now. Cox swings and lifts this one in the air to right field. It's actually out in right center, and Jimenez will make the play. So 1-2-3 7th inning for Anais Perez to get the Cougars back into hit. And they've got a chance in this ball game, chasing one. The Erica base hit to lead off here. So Canyons in the bottom half of the 7th has the tying run aboard. Kristoviaric does her job. First hit of the ball game for her. We go back to the top of the order. This ball gets away from the catcher, Bartholomew. And now the tying run out at second base. For Jocelyn Jimenez now. Jimenez showing bunt again. Behind in the count now, 0-2. That went down in the dirt. This ball lifted in the air, shallow center field. Going back is Guyton, the shortstop, to make an incredible play. Yeah, Guyton again, making her presence felt. So Jimenez down, first out of the inning. Belinda Lujano now standing in, 0 for 3, grounded into a fielder's choice, struck out twice. Need a hit right here, she'll show bunt, bunts it foul. Very least you get Janice Jimenez back up there. Lujano trying to tie the game. Canyons gets their shot here in the 7th. Lead-off single from Vieric. Lujano, a little slap hit out into left field. That's going to get down and get past Juarez, back to the wall. We have a tie ball game as Lujano into second base. And we are tied at 3 here in the 7th. Al scored a single and an error on the left fielder. And now the game-winning run out at second base with the most dangerous hitter in the state at the plate, Janice Jimenez. Takes a called strike. This ball chopped up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. They'll send Lujano from second. She will score. And Canyons walks it off in the 7th on an RBI base hit from Janice Jimenez. The Cougars come from behind in game number 2 to salvage the day. They split with Santa Barbara here as they get all their runs late in the ball game. Lujano, the big double to tie it, and then Jimenez, the walk-off hit. 4:10 the final time, or 4:10 the final play of the ball game, we should say. A really good ball game, a really good set between these two teams. That'll do it for us today. Basketball tomorrow on the network. We hope you join us. See you for that one. Have a good one.